So here we are back in the game. I was kicked out just a little bit ago. Not exactly sure why. I went up some stairs, had an error when I went up these stairs. I'll show you exactly where this is here in just a second. But yeah, I had a weird error and then kicked me out of the queue, and then I wasn't able to get back in without logging out. And when you log out, you of course lose your spot and are forced to go back into the queue back in the beginning. So that kind of, quite honestly, that was not cool. Got Cocaine Bear here again. All right. Not finding a whole lot of gear, obviously. Not really too surprising. We are just in the very first part of this game. Did level up. I am level 2 right now. Maybe I'm level... Yeah, you start out at level 1, so that makes sense. So I gained a level here. So this is where it locked up on me. If you actually go up these stairs, for some reason, it actually locked up on me and kicked me out of the game. So maybe that's something to do with the beta glitch. This is an actual way to go... now that I realize. So the abandoned halls. Door that leads to another door. Let's see. Alright, our first chest. Let's see if anything good comes out. Mainly just gold in that one. Not too bad. We do have a nice little gold stash coming up. It says use wheel to open the chat. I want to see what that said. Leave dungeon, open. You can invite people. Okay, so that's kind of some neat chat options there. I don't remember. I'll have to look that up. I don't recall them doing any cross-play on this, but I could be wrong. I don't remember them doing it for Diablo 3. Let's skeleton. It seems like some of these guys actually probably... It says skeleton 3. I'm assuming that is the level that they're at, so I wonder if they scale with you. Or if that... Okay, skeleton 2. So this is probably just what they are. I did pick a tier earlier on. Let me see if I can pull that up or not. I am on tier 2. Nope, I don't see that. But while I'm in here, I did pick this first skill. I am a rogue. And the Invigorating Strike was the first just skill that I picked. It's actually... I can actually refund this skill and actually pick a different skill if I so chose. And I don't know, through the glitch, I guess I was able to... I just now realized I have another... That is odd. I could have swore I was level 2 before I left. So maybe that glitch whenever I went up the stairs gave me an extra level or something. I'll take it. That was kind of a glitch in my favor. So, alright, we have 2 paths. It looks like they both go to the same area, though. Oh, that's kind of... Okay. Kind of set some traps there for the demons. And we have another chest. Just gold in that one again. I was hoping to get some more gear, but there's an icon over here, so maybe this is... Okay, this is a health replenishing area right there. That might actually be the way to go, so I'm going to finish exploring over here really quick, just in case. Maybe some more items, who knows. I doubt it, because we're in a kind of a lower end area, but it would be nice to find another weapon or something like that. So the premise of the game, I'm going to try and replay it. I had some issues besides the getting kicked out of the queue and all that other stuff, but I realized for some reason my desktop audio, so basically the actual game audio, wasn't coming through for the first couple minutes. But the basic premise of this game, and I will kind of stitch these together hopefully to kind of get that, but if it wasn't clear, you're basically, there's some treasure hunters. Level 4. But there's some treasure hunters, and it looks like they actually Maybe hire is probably a stronger word. They probably forced this guy to translate these pillars, and they're looking for some type of gold. It sounds like they got a tip that something was in this cellar. Well, when they go in there, they find out that it's basically an area for Diablo to be summoned. So, got our first blue item there, some gauntlets. Whenever they actually get in, the guy that's translating is like, oh boy, this is not what we thought it was. I'm going to back out of there just a second. I am getting kind of low on health. But once we're in there, yeah, basically Diablo. Let me see, yeah, we can do some dodge action a little bit in there. I don't see any. Oh, L1. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. So L1 is your potions. You do have 4 out of 4. I don't know if you can upgrade those later, but we can keep a little stack on us. It looks like in this game. But basically, yeah, it looks like a female version of Diablo is resurrected, and that's basically where we start out. We're looking for civilization. So we come across this town. We're now told to go into the Icy House. So these look like they do replenish your L1. So if I do this and roll over, that'll actually pick up another one of those vials. That's kind of neat. Another chest. Mainly gold and orbs. Alright, these skeleton captains are definitely a little tougher than the rest. Alright, before I get too far into this, I realize I know some people go crazy over this loot, which is what the game is all about. I'm not saying anything bad about that. Some people like stop in the middle of a fight and like changing armor out. And it's like it's like enemies to be fighting, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch those out while I'm thinking about it. Alright, and we are level 4 actually, and before I even forget about that, I need to level up. I'm just going to keep going down this path, I guess. So I've got, you may only select, sounds like one of these 2. So you can make them vulnerable or a lucky chance. I honestly don't like either of those. And we have barrage. This is more of a, looks like a bow class type of skills. What do we got over here? These are traps. These are nice to have. I just personally have never really played this type of build. I usually kind of go more damage myself, but traps are definitely useful. So that way if somebody tries to comment and act like I don't know what I'm talking about, the traps are definitely useful. I've used them in the past. I'm just saying that's not my main build. Okay, let's see. I might actually put some skills into that, because I'll be honest, I'm not really digging this tree, the skill tree right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and do these. Or do I have to? Oh, I got you. So I'm gonna have to, I think I'll have to put a skill into this. That makes sense. This looks like a passive skill. Oh, and I have to have 3. Gotcha. Okay, this makes sense now. Okay. So basically you have to put so many points in before you go to that next level. So not too terribly impressed, like I said, with the skill tree. I know somebody probably out there is loving it, and that is great. For me, I don't really care for it. So there are a couple of other classes. For the beta, they only have, I think it was 3 of the classes available. Say the Barbarian, the Rogue here. Some of the other characters they have are the Sorceress. Ooh, I may get trapped in here. Let's see. Nope. They did bring the Necromancer back, and then they have the Sorcerer. There's probably going to be some DLC to add some more classes, or maybe they might even announce another class. I know some people are pissed about the Paladin not being included in that. To me, I don't know. I'm gonna go into this with an open mind, kind of see what it's all about. I do think that's cool. They brought the rogue back. We haven't seen the rogue since the Diablo 1 days. So there's probably a shaman. Yeah. The shamans, they go back quite a ways. In Diablo 2, they would actually resurrect these guys. So it's actually kind of seems like they're going back a little old school in this one. Let's see. And I was joking with a buddy of mine the other day, and I was like, I don't know what the storyline could possibly be in this game, because it's like, okay, Diablo is back again, and Tristram is under attack, and it's like, at what point does Tristram, just cease to exist? And they're like, nobody move here, because it's just all the time, just demons. Every 10 years, there's like demons that come by. It's like, I don't know. But so far, I mean, it seems like it's great graphics so far. Kind of enjoying it. Let's see here. Not really. The map is, I don't know. The map doesn't really do a whole lot for me in here, but go ahead and get out of there. We have a Fury Fallen over here. So Fury Fallen might be kind of a, not quite an elite enemy, maybe like a named enemy, but maybe a tougher enemy, because it's calling them out in the chat. So maybe that's something you look out for in this game. I'm going to go ahead and get this Fallen Shaman first, so he doesn't resurrect all these other guys. Go ahead and use another potion. This will be the one time I'm like, please give me another potion out of the treasure chest. Kind of running low there. It doesn't give us a whole lot. It just says search the depths, so I'm not really sure. I don't even know what we're really searching for, to be honest with you. Might be in the journal, though. Join a clan. There's a game. Pre-order, a couple options within there, so not really. Not seeing the... well, let's see. Oh, okay. Campaign. Oh, shoot. So it's basically whatever evil hides there. It kind of reminds me of the Den of Evil. Like, we didn't really know what was coming up in that. We were just told to cleanse it. These healing wells will heal you to full strength if you ever... I like how they kind of highlight them on the map. They're like, oh, healing. These statues, they kind of allude that we're kind of learning about the history of the Horadrim. Those statues seem to be something that they allude to in the very beginning of the game. The Horadrim now, Deckard Cain kind of definitely talks about him a lot in Diablo 2. They basically became corrupted. Okay, so this is our first boss. Oh, shoot. And he is really tough. Wow. I don't know if okay. Oh, he's actually... Okay, hold on. I think he's actually vulnerable. Gotcha. I should have actually stayed in there, because I think I saw where he was vulnerable. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage right now. That makes so much more sense now. I can't take too many more hits because I'm going to run out of healing potions. So he might be doing that thing again. Yeah, see, it says vulnerable, so I'm wondering if you get some cheap pot shots off on him.
I need more time.
This is really, honestly, it's not bad. I'm not saying this in a bad manner. This is really tough. Considering first boss, he's usually not this bad. Wow. Grab that. Grab drop these because I really need them. I was wondering if he actually would destroy his own guys by falling there, but it does not look like it. That'd be too convenient. Alright, we got him down to less than half health now. Again, I'm just going to kind of do some pot shots, run away. I can't take too many more hits again. It seems like he gives you a couple of healing potions. He did not give any that time. Okay, wow. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm going to make it past this one. I am on tier 2. It does give you some extra coin and extra loot and things like that. Oh boy, I'm going to have to run for my life over here. Please drop some healing. Nope.
I'm not ready.
I really don't know if I'm going to make it out of this one. Oh! Right when I was going to get one. Right when I was going to get the healing. That's okay. Alright, slain. That was definitely tough.
Need more time.
So you can only do that roll for those of you that are probably thinking, why is he not rolling consistently? It's not like a Elden Ring or anything like that. It is a skill that has a cooldown, so you do have to kind of wait. Unfortunately, kind of, yeah, you just have to dodge and move, dodge and move. Get some pot shots on him.
I need more time.
While I can. It's almost worth it, maybe, just to come in, hit him when he's in that stage right here. Only, I was going to say, when he's only in this stage, but I don't even know if that would really be of use, because you end up losing a lot of, you lose a lot of time, I think. I don't know. Let's see if we can... See, you just cannot trade hits with them because you will die. So. See, I want like if you only hit him in this stage, but like I said, that would take so much more time. I don't know if it's really worth it. He goes into that stage, and then you got quite a bit of time, I guess. So it kind of reminds me. I mean, Diablo 3, hot mess when it came out as far as like balancing the bosses were pretty ridiculously hard, especially in that Inferno mode when they originally had it. They actually changed that to the torment levels is what it was. But there was a lot of balancing, so I'm sure there's going to be some balancing in this game too. But again, not to knock it, because I am playing on tier 2 instead of tier 1, so this could be a lot easier in tier 1. Tier 2 does not really seem that hard up until this boss fight, though, so... Health potions. Oh, so when you hit him, you know what I bet it is? As those little arrows that are on top of him, right next to his name, there's little up arrows. I bet every time you get him down to that portion of his health, he actually drops the health potion. That's what it is. Makes sense. I'm focusing on him. These guys really don't do too much damage, so it's not... I can usually take a nice chunk of hits from them. Alright, it's do or die at this point, because I'm going to have to grab these guys really quick, just so they're not in the way, and then hopefully... So he kind of does that. There is some attack patterns here, and then he's vulnerable right now. I'm going to kind of whack as much as I can on him. I think I can get him all the way. Yes, okay. So there is the... Did pick up another sword. Let's go ahead and check that out. Looks like I have 2 blades, so you can actually do upgrade both of these. I was able to upgrade one of them to this reaching short sword, so that does do double the damage that I was doing, so that's pretty awesome. Almost level 5 as well. And then interact. Okay, here we go. Should take us up here. And then we just got to go back to town to turn in this quest, and then we'll find out where we are needed next, I guess.
You've returned.
They have like a Russian accent. It's kind of weird.
Your ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew. We'd be honored if you'd join us.
I guess I'll stay and drink and dance with you guys. Yeah, that's payment enough. I say that jokingly because it doesn't seem like it was worth the fight with the very difficult demon, but hey. I don't know if he is drunk or he's about to pass out or if that was like a trick by these people. I don't know. Let's see. Did he get set up? Oh, wow. This reminds me of that. What was that movie where they're like, bring out your dead? Bring out your dead. Oh my gosh, that's gross. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game so far. It does feel a little bit slow. Some people probably like these, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just feels like a very slow pace of game because I just got done doing the first mission, and instead of just going, getting another quest, and going on, there's a lot more cutscenes, I feel like, in this one. So it causes the game to feel, in my opinion, just a little bit slower, but nothing wrong with that. It's just some observation. Kind of a long cutscene just to drag him from building to building, but hey. Oh, wow. I wonder if they're sacrificing people in here for some reason, maybe to the new... It looks like a female Diablo to me, if you, as we saw in the original cutscene when the game first started. I don't know. Mother, they call her the mother,
body.
So,
shall you witness her glory before you die? Not ready yet.
oh wow.
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out!
There! Take them!
May the light preserve us.
Lost souls! All of you!
So So there we are at level 5 now. The town... Oh, he actually dropped some more stuff too. His corpse that our buddy here, ISF, was nice enough to get us out of that sticky situation there. So we did find a new tunic, which is way better. This actually is new too, I believe. That's actually a little bit better. So I'm going to go equip that as well. Stannis Baratheon. That's what I think of. We have Vani. I'm not... Gosh, I don't know if the town is like...
Like us now.
That was all of them. Light willing.
Usually there's some little areas over on these side paths. Sometimes there's some treasure, some extra gold. I always tend to check them. A little more of a thorough player sometimes than some, but hey. Alright, you're the madman.
Madman? Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and... What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood? They must have fed them to me. A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
Okay, so her... Okay, here's chapel key. Guess he's going to open the door for it. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Top off while I can. And it looks... Okay, let me see. There's a lost pack. So sometimes around these carts, kind of like there was in Diablo 3, there was like extra lore items and things like that that you can get. It looks like the same thing. There's a lot of extra items if you kind of are a little more diligent when you're searching around these areas. Like I said, not necessary though. This is actually not an area we can go in. Oh, this is actually where we were. That's why this looks so familiar. So that unlocks a shortcut, actually, if I am looking at this right. Because this is where we just came from. Okay. So, if we... Ooh, a weathered bow. Haven't actually used the bow yet, so the rogue is kind of a... I guess you would think of it like an Amazon / assassin build. I know a lot of people, they probably get attached to these classes. You know, I was talking about, you know, people, you know, there's they're missing the paladin this time. So if you were a big fan of the paladin, you're probably gonna be like, oh man. If you were a big fan of, you know, I'm trying to think of what else is not in here. You know, the witch doctor is probably combined again with the sorceress. So this way is blocked. So it looks like we're gonna have to go all the way up and around, it looks like. I think we have a notification. I'm looking over by my health and it was flashing. I think I forgot to level up again, which is pretty typical. Heal your for 1% of your max life when you crit. Okay. Sure. And we only have a couple more, and then we can start doing the traps. I don't know. Let's see. I'm guessing it's like all the way up and around. We're going to have to go, I'm guessing. Can you... I'm curious if you could hit those deer, but it looks like you can't. No, it's not even up here. I was just up here, and that's okay. Unlock the chapel door. It maybe is in the middle of town and I'm just completely walk right by it. Yep.
Only fire can cleanse the darkness in this place. Have a look inside, but hurry. I will prepare the torch. Is this real?
So this looks like a flashback to probably what happened in this town. So we get kind of some answers there.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
So when their eyes turn blue, maybe they're like under her spell. She's very nice, has a very calm demeanor.
Resist her temptation.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
So Lilith is our female Diablo-esque type of gal here, bringing terror to the town.
They have awakened, Mother.
And Elias is actually the guy from the beginning we saw.
Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
They're still stomping away at him.
You came to thank the light.
Oh, he must have had like a vision then. Okay.
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there? I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them?
She called them her children. And they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be. I must report to the cathedral.
Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Bring him to the cathedral in Kiovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
So I wonder if this path is now open for us to be able to go through, because we have kind of a range area that we're going to be searching for. So the Altar of Lilith, they grant permanent stat boosts. Huh. 110 experience. Wow. Oh, wow. So these are optional areas. They had them in Diablo 2. There was the area in kind of that Bloody Moor where you can go into the mausoleum if you so choose. Now, normally there was some optional good treasure. In Diablo 3, if you wanted to get the Platinum specifically for the PlayStation version, or if you wanted to get just more of the achievements in the PC version, you could go in all of the optional areas. Sometimes there's good equipment down here. It's kind of worth sometimes you pick up a little bit more of the story or some side stuff. Not necessary, but just something else to kind of explore. So it looks like they continue that tradition from really in Diablo 3 they kind of had that, and then they had areas that would only show up every once in a while, and you had to reset the map to get those certain sellers to pop or appear. See, we got some skeletons down here. Hoping there's a chest. Oh, what's this? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, so just some skeletons to fight, so not really worth going into. Again, probably part of the Platinum trophy. It's probably you have to go into all the optional areas. I guess I'll top off. I hate to leave those potions there for no reason. We have some symbol up here. This is a channel fish. Like that. So just like in the previous version, there's these little stat boosters you'll find. They're temporary buffs that'll help your character out. All kinds of different ones. I'm assuming there's going to be some new ones in this one as well. Got some new hand wraps. Ooh, I also got a necklace. A amulet. That is worse. Worse. That is better. I will take it. Let's go ahead and look on our map. So it looks like we need to go down and around. And there's actually some more of these shrines along the way, which is nice. Oh, you can actually. Okay. You don't get anything for them, but... here's a chest. Okay, it's like a random chest just hanging out over here. Got a nice bow. I actually already picked up a gold bow, though, so it's probably not as good as the one I picked up, but always worth kind of exploring. There's like some spiders in here. Okay. bigger versions of those. I always hated in Diablo 2 that arachnid layer. Like, not that it was hard or anything. It's just I'm not a big fan of spiders for one, and just also that cave in Diablo 2 was very narrow, and it's just a lot of different dead ends and a lot of easy to get surrounded by these spiders. They're slowing me down with their webbing attack. Okay. Oh, I guess you can't break that one. Found some pants. Okay, that is actually better than the one I had. And then are these pants? These pants are better. Nothing wrong with a good pair of pants, I guess. Okay. Alright, this is kind of a little gimmicky, like duck through there. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that was really necessary, but hey. So search the Hermit's Crab, or, Hermit's Cabin. I was thinking of a hermit crab when I was saying that. Okay, heavy boots. Let's see if these are any better. They are better. So we're trying to get a decent little cycle of gear here. I don't know what these bite berries will be, but these might be materials for later on, possibly maybe to upgrade. I'm like taking all these goats' food. I just realized they're like interrupting their meal. They're just trying to eat in peace, and I'm like taking all their food. Okay. These lost packs, a lot of times, like I've kind of referenced some other versions of this, like Diablo 2 and 3 and such, but in the other versions, these packs would sometimes have like more lore items or books. I know in Diablo 3, in order to get the platinum in that one as well, you had to find all of the different books and things like that as well. So again, they might be continuing that tradition here in Diablo 4. I'm kind of noticing. Here's some kind. Okay, here's a cabin. This seems to be like where we're supposed to go. Real quick though, let's go ahead and take a peek around, because it looks like we can actually go behind this area too. You never know. This might be a chest. Might be some enemies. Might be nothing. Yep, here's another chest. Okay. Hide boots. We'll see if they're any better. Looks like they're actually the same. We're getting kind of full on our equipment here. So I'm curious if we're going to run into a town where we can like meet up with a blacksmith to be able to repair our weapons and sell our items and things like that.
Is anyone here?
So the chest is not able to be interacted with. We do have some things that we can take a look at here. Secret passage.
Short fangs, young, freshly turned, and easy.
I didn't realize I was going to cut that off when I touched that, but whatever. And another cutscene. This guy has some antlers. My character's like,
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry.
That's kind of funny. I thought he was like a terrifying guy, but it's just something he caught in the woods. That was kind of funny.
That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
So, in search of answers. Some of these you used to be able to talk more to these NPC characters. Maybe they'll add that later. I'm not sure. Whatever is brewing smells awful. So we're back out front. Is he gonna follow us out? Yeah, he sure is. Okay. Oh, accompany Lauren to... I should have read that title first. So we're going to go over here. I think that's going to do it for part 2 here, but we'll be playing more of the beta throughout the weekend. So definitely appreciate everyone for watching, and stay tuned for part 3.